Let me tell you what I'm hearing. I'm not as charitable or as kind as Greg is. I'm hearing a lot of people that understand and can communicate the features of the ultimate advantage. But what sells? Features or benefits? Only on a couple of occasions, and we'll play these back to make sure I'm right, did I hear anybody mention anything about money. This oil change, excuse me, Greg, is that oil change free?
It is at no charge, sir, yes.
But isn't somebody paying for that oil
We
change?
pay for that.
All right, I go to Carissa and I say, hey, Carissa, here's a free lunch coupon. And isn't that nice? Then I go to Will. I say, hey, Will, I'd like to buy you lunch. Which one sounds better? Could be exactly the same thing. Okay, but a free lunch coupon doesn't have nearly as much value as someone paying for someone's lunch. This 3-day exchange policy, what fear should it eliminate for the customer?
I made a bad decision, made the wrong choice.
But if I buy a vehicle from y'all, I can't get stuck with the wrong vehicle, can I?
Right.
Because I've got 3 days or 150 miles. I call it a 3-day, 150-mile test drive. Because during that time, if you want different equipment, different color, different make, different model, seat doesn't feel right, dog takes a dislike to it, I can bring it back and exchange it. And I think you should explain that that is not the same thing as trading the vehicle in. It's an exchange policy, not a return policy. Any dealer will let you trade it back in. What sort of financial hit does the customer take then? Big one. Okay? Dings and dents. Everybody says you're going to fix 5 dings and dents for me. And I can tell you right now, because I got a good feel for this type of thing, that around 612 people in this county today are going to get a ding or a dent. What are they going to do about it? Nothing. Nobody gets dings and dents fixed. So what sort of value are you creating? The answer is none. But if I said, hey, Greg, you've had dings and dents before, right?
I have.
If you're like most people, you didn't get them fixed, did you?
No, but it made me mad every time I open up
That's
that door.
what happens. You didn't even look into what it would cost to get them fixed.
I'm afraid to ask.
Well, small ones, $50 up to this size, which is about as big as we can do on a flat panel, $150, okay? You're going to get dings and dents. Everybody in the state of Pennsylvania does. We are going to fix 5 of those suckers for you at no cost to you. Could save you anywhere from $250 to $300 or $400. Am I telling the truth?
Yeah.
Why not quantify the value? In this maintenance savings booklet, where's JR? JR, you were talking coupons. I don't use coupons. I wouldn't be caught dead with a coupon. But you know what I'd like? I'd like a checking account where you all put in the money and all I do is all I do is write checks on that deposit you make for me. What sounds more valuable? And it's $2,000 worth. And this oil change ain't free. How much is it saving me? It depends on the vehicle, I know. 80, 90, 100 bucks?
$170, guys? A diesel?
Look, if we got customers grinding us on price and grinding us on the trade, let's offer them a lot of money. This right here is going to reduce the cost of ownership. And I'm going to guess most of you don't know what the automotive investment equation is. The automotive investment equation, and you should lay this out for every customer. It is what I pay today. That's important. I get it. But then I have to add to that my cost of ownership, correct? And then I subtract from that what I get for the vehicle when I trade or sell it. That gives me what I truly invested in that vehicle. Customers won't know this for years to come. The Loyalty Advantage booklet, is it going to reimburse me for roadside assistance if I need it?
Yes.
What's your average roadside assistance call these days cost a customer? Flat tire, $200. Need a jump, $200. Say again? Need a tow, $250. It's not going to cover the complete cost, but it's going to get them money back. If I blow a tire, aren't they going to give me a $50 consolation prize up to 4 times? Somebody mentioned the hotels, but let's talk about hotels. The hotel I'm staying here is not a Ritz-Carlton. Okay. How much is it a night?
It's $142 in Uniontown, I can tell you that.
It's 100 and I upgraded $5 to the bigger room because
You get to pull out sofa.
You know what? I didn't need it, but it was probably there.
Microwave's nice too.
So it was buck 45. All right? Quantify the value of these things. And the best value guarantee, what does that prevent me as a customer from doing? And is that or is that not a primary fear a consumer has when they walk on any dealer's lot in this country? They don't want to pay too much. Can't happen here.
You think it's important, I mean, and I talk about this a lot. The stop the shopper, and that's what this best price guarantee is. The convincing notion that, look, I wouldn't expect you to spend a dime more here than anywhere else, right? I know. We know some things about our shoppers today. They've spent 5 to 15 hours on one of those things. And the fact that you've engaged in it, you're even talking to them, they are at the end of that funnel. When you introduce this idea, you can give them some relief that they can finally stop. You know, oh really? You know what I mean? And that's always been the notion that I've tried to use with that is, look, I know this is a pain. I know this is confusing. I know you've spent a lot of time already. I wouldn't even be talking to you. This is where it ends. And here's why. This best price guarantee. Tie it together with the 3-day, the 3-day exchange, and there's really not enough. If you get the answer yes to, is this the right car? Or money aside, is this a car you would own? If you get that pick and you execute everything else properly, there's not a whole lot to talk about at the end when they say, well, I'm going to think about it. I'm going to go down the street. Again, justify. Folks, if you're like 95% of my other customers, you've already invested hours in selecting what you want to buy. You went through the process, you liked what you saw, you came here, we got the car here today, you already told me you liked it. The best price guarantee is your assurance that regardless of what you see out there in the market, this combined offer is the best value you can find. Can I earn your business? Doesn't work 100% of the time, no. But are you even saying those words?
No.
Are you presenting that idea?
I can tell you from yesterday and today, no.
Yeah.
No. I was a little disappointed yesterday and a little bit disappointed today that the presentation of this isn't more robust.